Welcome back, you beautiful hosers, to another YouTube video. I really messed up that intro, but anyways, we're just going to jump right into it. So, EA is already trying to ruin Anthem, even though the game hasn't officially released. Apparently, it releases on the 15th through a subscription paywall, which this is no surprise because EA does this with almost every last one of their games now. That if you want to play early, go and spend an extra couple $100 on EA Access. Or Origins. One of the two. Because for whatever reason, they think that sells. I mean, it does make money for those who want to play the game early and be the first people to get hands-on. However, kind of pisses off everybody else around them. And then, on the other hand, they added in microtransactions for whichever reason. Nobody is entirely happy about it. A lot of people are upset because the way that the currency looked through the leak screenshot, which their PR pretty much told us they're still going to be there, however the prices are going to be changing. Originally it was showing that a certain skin for a ranger was supposed to be 20 bucks. Yeah, talk about price gouging for something that was just a palette swap that could have probably taken them like 5 seconds to do. But other than that, moving on, Machinema has officially laid off 80 some odd employees. Now, this is no news considering the fact that they're already working on shutting down because they've already been purchased. YouTube channel has already gone on the fritz where they pretty much taken down everything that wasn't made by them themselves. Which means there's probably still a couple videos up as I talk about this, unless they just recently got rid of those. However, looks like the end of an era for the multi-channel networks. Which back in the day of YouTube, you actually had to be partnered with one of these to actually get paid. PewDiePie was one of the bigger ones that actually ended up with Machinema that Machinema didn't know they actually had. Coincidentally, for whatever reason. I find it funny, but I also find it sad. So yeah. And they're not the only multi-channel networks to shut down. There's a couple of other ones. Screw Attack. They pretty much shut themselves down. Now Death Battles is only around. There's a lot of changes going on with them right at this moment in time because nobody is actually wanting to partner with them, considering YouTube is now paying the creators directly through YouTube Red subscriptions and through their ad revenue that they generate on their videos themselves. So, that being said, it's kind of an upside and a downside for the people that were still partnered with these guys that love being partnered with them. They're dropped on their head. They now have to go through all of their videos and do pretty much what Maximilian Dude did when his channel network dropped him. Go through all their videos and then go and re-upload them. By re-upload, I mean they have to look through all the videos and then try and get them approved so that they can actually have ads displayed on them. And YouTube has already said there's certain words that you can and can't say, and most of them concur in the first 5 seconds of a video. So if you're going to swear in your videos, best off waiting till the very end to do it. I know I had a certain character that loved doing that, and then we phased that out. However, my bases are covered now because we're trying our best not to do that here. However, I do slip up the odd time to time. And why do I even have to say this? People are thinking that Titanfall 3 was cancelled because of Apex Legends. Now, Apex is actually a branch off of the Titanfall universe. It's still based in the same universe, but the Apex warriors that are in this game are actually the ones that are referenced throughout 1 and 2. They're odd little tidbits, but this is before they had their technology to be able to wall run. And essentially what this is just their simulation of what to do in certain scenarios. So you got no wall running, you got no Titans, it's a battle royale. It's like PUBG on steroids, I'd say. Because it's much faster paced, and there's a lot more going on than people just trying to camp in buildings and wait for people to enter them and then kill them. People are actually going to be running all over the map, kind of like Fortnite, except for there's no building in this either. So yeah. As far as Titanfall 3 goes, Respawn has already said last year they are still working on the game. However, a lot of people don't believe that. They're thinking it's scrapped, which personally, knowing Respawn, they won't scrap something unless EA told them to scrap it in favor of a Battle Royale, so Battlefield 5 doesn't have to have one. I mean, it's kind of up and it's kind of down because EA likes shooting companies in the foot, forcing microtransactions down their throat, forcing multiplayer in, doing a lot of that crap. However, Respawn is actually one of the companies that's based around multiplayer, so that's not too much of an issue with them. And their campaign for Titanfall 2 was absolutely amazing. So going on to Titanfall 3, they know they have to do a lot of things that they did in Titanfall 2 and then add upon it. However, a lot of games seem to be failing to do that as of late because EA likes putting their B and C teams on games that are upcoming and supposed to be big name games. Yes, I'm looking at Mass Effect Andromeda because we all know that was the C and B teams that worked on that. And then the B team, halfway through development, went and switched with the A team to what we now know as Anthem. There's a lot of confusion between EA and what they actually want to do. So EA is just kind of a mess. Their stocks have dropped, still trying to make money off of sports games. They're going to make a lot because they have no competition there. Which is the reason why people are still pissed with them, by the way. And that is it for the news. So yeah, it was a rather strange gaming news segment video, mainly because there's a lot to talk about, and there's a lot that was missed. But just before I end this, I would also like to throw this in because it's in the title. Is Shaggy has officially been deconfirmed. He is no longer in Mortal Kombat 11. He never was going to be, according to Tyler Lansdowne. It is a dead meme. That is almost a direct quote from him. I added on to it, but he did say dead meme on stream last night, so we know he's definitely deconfirmed. We're getting Cabal. As well as Devora is making a return, and boy, does she look uglier than ever. And I mean uglier than ever in a good way, because she's a bug queen, she's supposed to look hideous, and she's just right on the money on that one. So anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic 2019, and if you're not, I hope it gets better for you sooner rather than later. Peace out, and I will see you all in the very next live stream, which coincidentally is Kingdom Hearts, and that is tomorrow, because actually the game works this time. Yay!